I stopped using this old mobile phone because it was so unreliable, so I wouldn't want to just pass this on to someone else. So instead, I'm going to find out how much it's worth using a site called sellmymobile.com. You simply type in the make and model of your phone, and the site will compare all the different companies that recycle and refurbish phones to find out who's going to pay the best price. Well, according to this, there's a company called Love to Recycle which is ready to pay 40 quid for my old phone. And that's actually about the same as what it'd be worth on eBay anyway. That brings us back to the bulkiest items, the old computers. But there is a solution there too. There's a website called computeraid.org that will actually take your computer and ship it off to people in the developing world who can really benefit from it. Now, that won't make you any money, but it does count as a good deed. And then you can reward yourself with buying some new technology.
Let's get a few thoughts from Duncan Bell. He's from T3 magazine, the Gadget magazine. Duncan, thanks for joining us. In terms of selling things, what actually sells? What's valuable?
Well, anything that works can sell, but the only things that have a significant resale value are either more expensive hi-fi type equipment and also rather niche products. Laser discs still sell very well, and certain obscure computer systems can sell for an awful lot. A computer game just sold for $41,000 on eBay.
Are they selling for the utility, or are they selling because they're now collector's items or part of technological history?
With hi-fi equipment for the utility, but mainly we're talking collectors. When you're talking any price second-hand above about 100 quid, you're looking more at collectors than people who want something to use.
OK, another of the options is actually donating it. There are charities that will accept technological goods. There's a terrible sort of guilty side to me that thinks that that's just dumping my junk on someone else.
Well, it's better than ferreting it away in your loft. I mean, and you'll be surprised how much charities will accept. I mean, something that may seem like junk to you can be very useful in the developing world. Basically, any computer that runs XP is usable in the rest of the world and can be used by a charity itself for its admin. Any accessory, like a monitor, CRT monitors last forever, unlike flat screen ones, keyboards if they work.
But if it's usable, if it's reconditioned, why don't we simply recondition it and use it ourselves?
Because people are always upgrading. I mean, that's what the gadget world is all about, sadly, or happily, from the point of view if you're trying to sell a magazine about it, which we are. It's, you're always looking for the new things, so you end up with TVs, computers in your spare room that you don't use. But they can be put to good use by somebody else who wants to pay for it or accept it as a charitable donation.
OK, Duncan, thanks very much for joining us. Duncan Bell from T3.